Money is awesome.
Can I have a second?
Something I need.
Necessity.
Money is what makes the world go round.
Everything in your life like somehow connects back to how much money you had.
Honestly, I think it's just the word struggle.
I've always been interested in money, probably because I didn't have any money growing up.
I retired at the age of 35.
While I was active duty, I was married and I had a child. So, times were tough.
I came from a very poor family, but my parents managed to save enough to put all of us through college.
I didn't have the funds or the resources to go to college to get a degree or to go to aviation school. So the military was my route.
Next thing you know, I'm in debt and I'm like, how am I gonna pay this off? So I had to create a budgeting plan in order to be able to pay that off. And if I didn't budget, I definitely would not be able to manage my expenses now.
I got recruited by Microsoft Corporation, and I grew up through my career to become the general manager for Microsoft Canada.
Picked up a book, Investing for Dummies, started learning a little bit about it, and then I decided to make a career change, which is how I ended up at LPL Financial.
When I first started working, I spent my first check in less than 3 days. If my friends say, oh, let's go out, I can go out, but I need to know how much I'm going to spend, or so I can have enough money to pay my phone bill or pay my insurance or anything like that.
I want to be independent by the time I'm in college, so it's a big job for me to budget.
Regarding budgeting, save your money.
Recently, I started saving money up for college, and that's a lot of like deciding that I don't need this now, and it's better for the future just to hold on to it.
When I first started saving, I realized, oh, I would only dump like $50 into my savings account because I didn't want to save. It gets easier as you realize like, oh, my savings is growing.
As a young person, I didn't take my finances seriously, and it took me a while to get out of that, and it's not fun.
When I have the money, it's like, oh, I'm gonna save this, and I'm not gonna buy any like childish stuff. And then I will see something like a pair of shoes, and I'm like, oh.
An advice for the younger student and even a young couple who start their life: save early. A lot of people get into trouble not because they don't know, but because they don't plan.
You got to work for what you want as well. So there is always that you have to put in the effort, you have to put in the time, but it's beneficial in the end.
Yeah, my advice would be to don't be afraid of finances. I was very afraid of them at first. The more that you're in control of your finances, the less stress you'll have.